Not everyone is prepared to confront the truth, but the truth does not wait for readiness. It calls, it whispers, it echoes through the silence of everyday life. And only a few hear it clearly. These few are not random. They are the chosen ones. They carry signs etched not on skin but on soul. And today we uncover the 7 unmistakable marks that separate the chosen from the crowd. If you find even one of these within yourself, stay until the end. And if your heart resonates, write in the comments, "I carry the marks, I am chosen." If this message speaks to you, consider supporting the mission with a super thanks. Mark 1, you feel like you've always been different. From childhood there was a sense, a knowing, not arrogance, not isolation, but an inner voice that said, "You are not like them." Maybe you sat alone at lunch not because you weren't liked, but because solitude whispered something sacred. The world tried to shape you into a template, but your soul refused, and you couldn't explain why you never truly belonged. At the parties, in the crowds, or even at home, you tried to fit in, but authenticity kept rising to the surface. Chosen ones don't blend in because they were never meant to. Your difference is not a defect, it's your designation. Mark 2, pain found you early. Before wisdom came wounds, before strength came suffering. Chosen ones often walk through fire long before others even know heat. Childhood trauma, loss, betrayal, not as punishment but preparation. Pain forged your resilience. It didn't break you, it baptized you. The world saw your tears, heaven saw your potential. And the scars, they're not your shame, they're your proof. Proof that you've walked through what others wouldn't survive, and you're still standing. If you have survived what should have ended you, type in the comments, "My pain was my preparation." Mark 3, you see through masks. While others are deceived by smiles, you feel the shadows behind them. You sense dishonesty in a handshake. You hear manipulation between the lines. You don't try to read people, it just happens. The chosen ones are equipped with divine discernment. It's not judgment, it's clarity. It's the ability to know who's real and who's performing. And sometimes it isolates you because pretending people avoid people who can see the truth. But don't dim your insight to stay light. Your discernment is a gift, not a curse. Protect it. Mark 4, the universe whispers to you, repeating numbers, vivid dreams, coincidences too precise to be accidents. The chosen ones don't stumble through life blind, they are guided. Through dreams, intuition, signs on the street, words from strangers that seem too perfect. You've felt it, that message that hits your heart like lightning, the moment that feels orchestrated. These aren't coincidences, these are confirmations. The world may call it strange, but the divine speaks in symbols and you are fluent in the language. Keep your eyes open, nothing is random. If the universe speaks to you, say, "I am listening." Mark 5, you trigger people without trying. You walk into a room and energy shifts. Some are drawn to you, others are disturbed. You don't need to speak to provoke reaction, your presence alone exposes truths. Because chosen ones carry light, and light reveals everything, even the shadows people try to hide. That's why some will dislike you without cause. They'll gossip, they'll avoid you, they'll compete with you without invitation. But understand, it's not about you. It's about what you represent. Don't shrink to make others comfortable. Don't apologize for your essence. Be who you are, unapologetically. Mark 6, you feel a calling you can't explain. There's a pull inside you, a sense that you're meant to do something significant, though you may not yet know what. You felt it in stillness, in nature, in pain, a persistent whisper, you were made for more. And no matter how many jobs you try, how many places you move to, that whisper follows. It's not a career, it's a calling, something eternal planted within you, something you're here to give the world. And every detour, every delay, every heartbreak, it's preparing you for that moment. Trust the process, don't rush the purpose. When the time comes, you'll know. Mark 7, your prayers change things. This is the rarest mark and the most powerful. When you pray, things shift, atmospheres change. Coincidences unfold, you've seen it. You've spoken healing over the hurting. You've prayed doors open and they did. You've prayed storms away and watched skies clear. Not because you're better, but because you're connected. The chosen ones don't just talk to God, they commune with Him. Their prayers are keys and heaven listens. This isn't magic, this is alignment. You don't just pray, you declare, you move, you trust. And when you do, the universe moves with you. If your prayers have power, then your responsibility is sacred. So do you carry these marks? Even one? Then you are not ordinary, you are not lost, you are chosen. But here's the catch. Being chosen doesn't mean being comfortable. It means being committed. Committed to growth, to truth, to light. It means walking away from the noise to hear the whisper of your calling. It means letting go of who you thought you were to become who you're meant to be. If this message spoke to you, don't let it stop here. Like the video, share it with someone who's been doubting their worth. Subscribe for more messages like this, and if you feel called to support the mission, consider hitting that super thanks. Remember, the world needs your light. You are not random. You are not forgotten. You are not broken. You are chosen. Declare it in the comments. I am chosen. I carry the marks, and I am ready. Now go, let your light be seen.